I was a release time instructor.
I was a release time instructor.
I was a release time instructor in 1944 and in 1945.
From 1949 till 1955.
I was a release time instructor in 1966 and in 1968.
1971, 72, and 73.
73, 74, 75.
Proud release time instructor, 1979.
1983 to 1987.
In 1984 and 1985.
1991 and 1992.
1997.
1999.
2002.
2003. 2004.
I was a release time instructor in 2005 and 2006.
I am a release time instructor.
I am a release time instructor.
My first real Jewish experience, other than Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur, was release time, going to the synagogue on Wednesdays from the school. I was about 8 years old, and I found that there was more to being Jewish than just saying you're Jewish. I used to look forward to that release time when we went to the shul from the public school.
It was a highlight of my week when I was able to go out on Wednesday and gather over 50 children from the public school to be able to give these children Jewish pride.
Herb and I were products of a release time program. Today, it is still a wonderful program, very viable. The children are getting a Jewish education.
Every single Wednesday, when those 55 vans line up our office and go out to 100 different schools and teach 1,000 kids of what it means to be a Jew and how important it is to have good morals and good ethics and be a good person, we save thousands of worlds every single day.
On Wednesday, we discussed Jewishness, and this was a wonderful thing.
The beauty of the Release Time program of Greater New York is that we are already connected with different services of the NCFJE. So if we have a kid in school that's having a problem, or a parent of a child having a drug problem, alcohol problem, we immediately plug into Operation Survival and help them. If they have a problem simply paying their rent, through our work at the Poor and Sick Fund, we're able to help them pay their rent, get them food packages, get them the help they need. If it's psychological help, we are able to plug into our counselors and be able to guide these families properly.
When he started doing this program, I got a call from the guy who was teaching him, and the guy told me that he was starting to hang around with the wrong kind of crowd, the wrong kids. And
today in our high schools and junior high schools, and sometimes even in elementary schools, there are problems like drugs or other boundaries that are crossed. And often, because we're dealing with these kids, we are able to detect and get them the help they need.
the teacher really, really cared about my son. He really, he was looking at my kid and seeing what was going on with him and caring and doing something about it.
There are children in our program that never knew they were Jewish until they were enrolled in our program. Through our organization, we were able to teach them and then actually make the bar mitzvah and make the bat mitzvah for them.
When you light the Shabbat candles and ask God for something, and if you're good and you respect what He's trying to tell you, you'll get what you want.
This organization has been there for us in hard times. When Herb and I had an accident and we weren't expected to live, this organization was there for us. They helped a friend's son deprogram after he was in a cult. This has been a very special part of our lives.
Every time we reach out to one child, that child has a father, has a mother, many times siblings, and we are reaching all the members of that family.
If you don't remember who you are and what you are, you're nothing. And release time becomes the most important because it's starting with children in their formative years.